Got Hylton Scott Talks. Getting groceries at the Publix. Came in for one thing of bleach and got a bunch of stuff. Crazy, right? Got my bleach. I got the real bleach. When I worked at the dry cleaners, John, the cleaner, was very adamant about getting Clorox brand only, not some cheap brand. This is disinfectant bleach. It's not the splash-proof stuff. It's got all the things. It kills all this. 99% bacteria on some of the other things, but it does all the things bleach is supposed to do. So it's not the low splash stuff. And the dry cleaner approves that for you guys. Now, got some more scissors because I was looking for scissors the other day. And you know, every drawer should have scissors because they disappear like constantly. Little meta, need a little bit of that when you get the white hair. Got thicker. These are like great rubber bands, but better. These hair things. I got a medium. And I'll show you in a second why. I got two little cleaning brushes for cleaning around the bathrooms and sinks in the kitchen and stuff. Like reaching under and just grabbing one and go and clean instead of an old toothbrush that doesn't do a great job. Okay, these things are far better. And I've got scissors, I can cut this. Give me my scissors. Oh no, they're in plastic. 1 second to undo the scissors. Done. We're gonna undo this. Cut this little plastic tabby. There, got it all. See, got the plastic thing cut. Now, these are better than rubber bands. They're thick, they're good. This is a little thicker than the one I had. I used it to help hold my phone on this guy because my phone has a pop socket on the back, so it doesn't fit in the grooves real well, and I don't want it to bounce off if I'm riding and talking to you guys. And this has become a new thing I gotta have. The Florida heat and the use of, hey, let go. And I put one on there already. My water bottle bounced out and there's traffic in the middle of the intersection. It just flipped through. It's supposed to be easy to pull out, like the heat of the sun and the wear. It's gotten too loose. So I can reach over and yank it out if I have to. But putting it back would be easy, worse. But I stop. I'll eat my protein bar, take a little swig, look around, watch the world go by. But I don't want it jumping out. And I could have gotten one that goes, see, the limited space prevented me from getting one in the middle that kind of goes in and out. I could almost do it, but this is fine. As long as this bad boy doesn't jump out again. You stay there and be a good little thing. All right. So a little tip, if you have a side load, or if you ever had one jump out on you. And my drink thing, I've told you on other things, I've ordered a new bell. I'm gonna put it right here, like on my other bike. Put a skinny bell. And then I'm gonna move this over a little more so my thumb can hold it in place when I hit bumps. Because if you hit a bump, this can take off, hit the ground. When it hits the concrete or the asphalt, it's gone. It pops a hole in it instantly. So both bikes have this mirror from Amazon, this popular seller. So I was used to looking at either bike, and I can kind of get the same image. But otherwise, I wanted a slightly different feel for each bike. Step feet design helps me get my balance when I have heavy loads in the back, like this. So if you're shopping, this is a real milk crate I got on Amazon. I didn't take it from some store. Didn't get it at the office store or Target or some cheap place like that where they have flimsy ones. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. But this is good and solid. And I zip stripped it with some pretty thick zip strips on the bottom of the rack. See the rack here they installed for me. Got the bars here, good grip. I think it holds like 40, 50 pounds, if I remember right. But I try not to do that much but if if it gets a little heavy with the stuff on the back, like this bleach, with a step through model, I can get my balance and just kind of, whoa, hey, and step through and balance myself. With a bar across, it makes it a little harder. Now the other bike has a slightly tilt to the bar. It's not straight across here. It's got a little low tilt, so I can kind of stand and not be bothered, because a proper fitted bike usually means you're hitting the bar. And that is a proper, and then the seat's up a lot higher. And you think it feels weird, but it gives you the right, just a barely bent knee when you go down for your stroke, and then you do a circular motion as you're pedaling. You want to scrape the ground feel as you circle around. That's how you pedal. But when you're taking off, you spin that wheel up to about 11, 12 o'clock. You stand up and push and stomp, because sometimes really give it a good stomp or two to get going. And then you sit down. That's how you take off and move on the bike. So we got some stuff. I got a little protein treat for this one. I gotta go mow grass. Ain't that fun? Got the birthday cake. 1 bar. I'm gonna eat that right now. So like and subscribe if you learned anything. Get some fitness. Just make an excuse to go to the store. Don't spend 50 bucks like I did. One-time purchase. Oh God. For a thing of bleach. 50 bucks. Oh well. Publix is expensive. Usually I would have gone to Walmart Marketplace, but I was only getting 1 thing of bleach, right? That's the trick. Okay, like, subscribe, share. Have a great day.